This trip will absolutely change people's lives. It really will. Hi, Mark Koppelman. I'm head of Issuer Services Transformation from New York City. Where am I now? I've been told that I'm in Hotel Namaste in Tolka, which is in the top of the world. Without some prompts, I probably would not know. We're in exceptional hands. It's been an amazing adventure throughout Nepal, and we just find one small village after another. So this is the next one. I am here in the top of the world for a number of reasons. One, I love adventure, and this is truly adventure, but even more than that, I love to help other people have great experiences. So I've been fortunate in that I've been able to travel a lot, experience a lot, and this is just a great opportunity to help 25 of my colleagues have similar experiences. The funds that we raised will be used for a couple of things. One, 2 school buses, which in the rest of the world we may take for granted, but seeing firsthand here schools across the countryside, some of which students have to travel a long, long way to attend. In particular in Kathmandu, they had one bus, and that bus had to pick up kids and drop them off and then make another pickup cycle and drop them off and then reverse it on the way home. And that meant that some kids had to spend an extra hour and a half to 2 hours at school on top of an already long day. So we're buying 2 buses so that kids can come to school, arrive at the same time, depart at the same time, and have what we would think of as a normal school day. And because my colleagues are exceptional, and we all know a lot of generous people, we raised even more money, and so that money is going to fund some additional teachers. Incredible to hear that in Nepal they have a limit on classroom size, no more than 30 kids. So they actually had some classrooms but didn't have teachers, and so the extra funds that we raised will go to additional teachers in those classrooms. My involvement in Change the Life Foundation started about 9 months ago. So I just took over as Change the Life leader for North America, in part from conversations like this with the executive team at Computershare. And I shared my love of travel and experiences, as well as my interest in just helping others have similar experiences and having an impact around the world. So this was a great opportunity to lead a team of 25 people, some of whom are well-traveled, many haven't traveled at all. And it was just fascinating to see what's important to each of us and how to get everyone together and get to this point. What's really impressive is to see the work that everyone's put into getting here. And at the end of the trip, to be able to see the impact of all the money that we raised to help the students at the school in Kathmandu will be incredible. The challenge is, it's interesting. I haven't found the trip challenging, but what is challenging, less so than the physical aspects of it, it's such a different experience. So the accommodations are different, the food is different, like everything is different. So I wouldn't call it a challenge, it's just a totally different way of travel. The biggest disparity, what isn't the biggest disparity? Everything is different, which is what makes it such a great adventure and so different. I was really excited today because I had my first almost warm shower in a week. I was also really excited because I have mostly a door that closes completely. I have electricity in my room that kind of works, and I get to charge my devices. None of those things we worry about at home or most anywhere else in the world. All the choices that we have in the United States and most of the developed world, they don't have those here. And yet, all the people that we've come across all seem incredibly happy and well-grounded, and have just been exceptional. The highlight of my trip happens, I think it's the same highlight over and over again, and it's when I see people pushing themselves way beyond what I know they thought they could do. And this is a really arduous trip. It's physically demanding. We go from being very hot and sunny to ice cold at night. Nothing about it is predictable. And just seeing people push through and persevere and do things that they didn't think they could do is just really impressive. And that's everything from people conquering a fear of heights and crossing unbelievably wide suspension bridges over massive gorges to people just pushing themselves physically, and I wonder how they actually do it. So that's been my highlight every day. This trip will absolutely change people's lives. It really will. One, it's made all of us really close, and you can see the power of people sharing an experience and the incredible culture that we have at ComputerShare. We're really great people. And so you put us together and we all work towards a common goal, both being here on the track and helping each other get through it, and then the fundraising for the kids. I think as importantly for people, everyone had a different reason to be here. Some of it was life-changing fitness levels, and so I expect a lot of people to sustain that, which I think will hopefully extend and change their lives and how they feel about themselves. And I think a lot of us, just in terms of like how we feel about our own lives and how we feel about work, I think there's a lot to bring back. It's been really interesting to see how we contribute to the economy. As you go through all the villages, it's pretty clear people are raising their own food, and that food has to last. So they grow a number of crops, and it has to get them through winter. They either grow their own food and or have tourism. They have tea houses like this. They have restaurants. They have small bars along the way. They're very entrepreneurial. You can see the economy was hit pretty hard, certainly during the pandemic when there weren't truckers like us coming through the small villages. So I think we contribute in a lot of ways. We're hiring people to support us. There's people all along the way that have employment and opportunity because of us. And it's just really good to see. They're really good, hardworking people, and it just feels good to be part of that.